Hello children, welcome back to my channel. Now I am doing 10th class maths, trigonometry, and this is about trigonometric ratios of 0 and 90. This is actually, we are going to do a table children. This table is dealing with 0 degrees, 30 degrees, 45 degrees, 60 degrees, 90 degrees, and this for sine theta, cos theta, tan theta, cosecant theta, secant theta, cot theta. We are going to write the values ranging from 0 to 90 for all this to complete the table. So, how do you do? Let us take first 0 degrees. What is sine? I am going to talk about sine first. Sine 0 degrees. See children, sine 0 degrees means what is the sine theta formula? Opposite side by hypotenuse. This is the formula for sine theta. So sine 0 degrees. See children, usually when you are talking about the angle formation, this is one arm of an angle and this is another arm of an angle. So when they are lying like this is we can consider this as the vertex. So when we are talking about the angles, when this movement is like this, you are going to get different angles. Now when we are talking, see, if I take it like this, in this way, and if you have got another, this is the acute angle that is formed, and this is one other one. Say, are you not going to get a right angle? This is a right angle. So here, when I said sine 0 degrees, that means this angle is 0. These two are lying one upon the other. The arms are lying one upon the other, so that there is no angle formed. When there is no angle formed, where is the question of opposite sides? See, even when you have got a very small angle like this, even for this opposite side will be there. This can be considered as opposite side, and this is hypotenuse, this is base. This, in this way you can talk about. Here if I keep, I think it is very clear to you. See, you are getting a right angle triangle with this becomes the opposite side. Now 0 degrees means what children? Totally they are lying one upon the other. That means what? There is no opposite side. So here opposite side is 0. Then whatever be the hypotenuse, opposite side, and you will be getting hypotenuse. So 0 by anything is 0. So sine 0 degrees value is 0. Now let us talk about 30 degrees. To talk about 30 degrees, let us take an equilateral triangle. Let us see this A, B, C equilateral triangle with all the three sides as equal. And you draw an altitude like this, AD, altitude. Now children, when I was dealing with the similar triangles and all, I have explained it to you. For equilateral triangle and for isosceles triangle, the median and altitude are one and the same. But for scalene triangle, they are different. Once again, let me give a small recollection of it. See, this is a scalene triangle. So, from the midpoint A, B, C, if you take, AD becomes median. So what is median? From the midpoint of the base to opposite vertex. If you draw, that is median. The property of the median is it divides the triangle into two equal halves. That means these sides will be equal, these angles will be equal. Now, for this will be the altitude. AE will be the altitude. So, this is what we call it as altitude. So, for a scalene triangle, median and altitude are different. But for an equilateral triangle as well as for an isosceles triangle, median and altitude are one and the same. The same line becomes the median, the same line perpendicular becomes the altitude. So, in this case, this is only for your understanding sake, recollection children it is. So, now see, in an equilateral triangle, each angle is 60 degrees. So, this is 60 degrees. And if this is 60 degrees, this angle becomes 30 degrees. Why is it? These two 30 degrees becomes 60 degrees because AD is not only the median but also the altitude, or it is not only the altitude but also the median. So median bisects the base as well as bisects the angle. Now, what is this base? This part becomes A by 2 and this part becomes A by 2. Totally A means these two parts become A by 2. So sine 30. What is sine 30 degrees? 30 degrees means this children. For this opposite side is BD by hypotenuse is AB. Now what is BD? BD is A by 2 by hypotenuse is A. That means this is A by 2 into 1 by A. These two will get cancelled. You are getting the value of 1 by 2. That means sine 30 is 1 by 2. I hope I am clear, children. Now 45 degrees. How will you see 45 degrees? For 45 degrees, you have to take a right angled isosceles triangle. So this is a triangle, right angled isosceles triangle, in which this side is A unit and this side is A unit. So what is AC, children? AC is root of AB square plus BC square. That is equal to root of A square plus A square. That means root of 2A square, that is root 2A. So this becomes root 2A. I hope I am clear, children. This A square with the square root it will be cancelled and 2 cannot be cancelled. So 2 should be taken under root only, root 2A. Now here, if this is 90 degrees, it is a right angle triangle isosceles. That means these two angles are equal. So this angle is 45 degrees. Even this angle also will be 45 degrees. These two are 45 degrees. So you want to find out what is sine 45 degrees. Sine 45 degrees, if you take this AB by AC. AB by AC. What is AB? It is A. By AC, root 2A. So A and A will get cancelled. 1 by root 2 is sine 45 value. 1 by root 2 is sine 45 value. Now, let us go for 60. Sine 60. So you want to go for sine 60, once again you have to go for this figure, children. Sine 60 means this we have to talk about. But when you see, you have to talk about triangle ADB. So first you should know what is AD measure. So in triangle ADB, in this figure, children, in triangle ADB, angle D is equal to 90 degrees. Therefore, what is AD square? AD square is root of AB square minus BD square. This figure I am talking about, children. This whole explanation is for this figure. So, AB square minus AD square, that is root of AB square is A square minus BD square is a by 2 whole square. That means root of a square minus a square by 4. So let me take LCM here. Whole root of 4a square minus a square, that is a root under root 3a square by 2, I can say, because root 4 can be written as 2, and this also can be written as root 3a by 2. What is that? AD. Sorry, this is AD, children. AD is equal. AD value is root 3a by 2. So what is sine 60? Sine 60 is 60, opposite side. AD by AB. AD how much you have got? Root 3a by 2 by AB is A. That means how much are you getting, children? This is equal to root 3 by 2a into 1 by A. A and A will get cancelled. Root 3 by 2 is the value of sine 60. Root 3 by 2 is the value of sine 60. I hope I am clear, children. This is sine 30 value and this is sine 45 value, and this whole thing will come for sine 60. This is sine 60 value. So sine 30, sine 45, sine 60. Sine 0 also, I have written it here, sine 0 is here. Now you have sine 90. Sine 90, how you have to do? Let me explain you sine 90. See, children, this is a triangle, right angle triangle. So sine 90 degrees means what is happening here? This angle should raise to 90 degrees. When this angle is going like this, along with this, even this will come like this. And when it becomes 90 degrees, see, both opposite the height as well as this is hypo, both will fall one upon the other. When they fall upon the other, both will be same. If both will be same numbers, when you divide, what you are going to get, children? You will be getting 1. So sine 90 degrees is 1. See, this is a mathematical calculation I have taught you here, children. How you got a sine 30. See, sine 30 and sine 60, you can do it with equilateral triangle. Sine 90, you will be doing with right angle isosceles triangle. Sometimes in the exams, for the short answers, they will give this. Prove that sine 45 degrees is equal to 1 by root 2. That means you have to take this and you should, if you do this, that's enough. Sine 30 they ask, do this. Sine 60 they ask, you do it by drawing this figure. Okay, now, usually children, in order to remember these values, there is an easy calculation here. Whole root of 0 by 4, root of 0, 1 by 4, 1 by 4, and this is root of 2 by 4, this is root of 3 by 4, root of 3 by 4, and this is root of 4 by 4. If you remember this, that means all are dividing 4. What is this 4, children? This 4 is nothing but the 4 quadrants, quadrant 1, quadrant 2, quadrant 3, quadrant 4 of graph. Because a circle, if you have a circle like this, the circle can be divided into 4 parts by drawing 2 diameters. So those 4 parts, that means divided by 4. So we will be writing 0 by 4, 1 by 4, 2 by 4, 3 by 4, 4 by 4 under root. So 0 by 4 is 0, root 0 is nothing but 0, and root of 1 by 4 means, you see children, root 1 means 1, root 4 means 2. 2 by 4, 2 ones are 2 twos are, you can calculate. See, root 2 by 4 means 2 ones are 2 twos are. So we can say that 1 by root 2, we have got 1 by root 2. Root 3 by 4, root 3 will be as it is, 4 becomes 2. Root 4 by 4, 4 by 4, 1. So it is the easiest way of remembering the values of this table is in this way. This is how you can get the first line of this table. You have got sine theta, cos theta, tan theta, cosecant theta, secant theta, cot theta. So, if you know this first line, children, if you could fill this first line, remaining automatically you can keep. I'll explain you how it is. And even this first one also, I don't think any difficulty if you understand this. 0 by 4, root of 0 by 4, root of 1 by 4, root of 2 by 4, root of 3 by 4, root of 4 by 4. See, denominators are not changing. Only numerator 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 under root. So when you simplify it, you are going to get the same value I have already explained. See, if you know the sine theta value, cos theta is quite opposite to this, means this 1 comes here. This root 3 by 2 comes here. 1 by root 2 will be 1 by root 2 only. 1 by 2 will come here and 0 will come here. So cos theta I have finished. No other calculation, children. Only this calculation you should remember. This part you should remember, because they may ask in the as a short answer questions. Prove that sine 30 is 1 by 2. Prove that sine 45 is 1 by root 2. Prove that sine 60 is root 3 by 2. They may ask you to prove like that, root 3 by 2. So they may ask you to prove. So how it has to be proved, I have explained you here, children. You can go through it. So sine theta, cos theta you have got. Now tan theta. What is tan theta, children? Tan theta means sine theta by cos theta. That is tan theta. So what is sine theta? 0 by 1. 0 by 1 is 0. Then 1 by 2 by root 3 by 2 means into 2 by root 3. Reciprocal you will be writing 2 by root 3. 1 by 2 by, see, if you did not follow, I will do it here. This is a tan 0 degrees. Now we will talk about tan. Let me do it a little bit up so that I can afterwards rub it. Tan 30 degrees. Tan 30 degrees is sine 30 degrees by cos 30 degrees. This can be written as 1 by 2 into 2 by root 3. 2 and 2 will get cancelled. We will be getting 1 by root 3. So, tan 30 degrees is 1 by root 3. Next, after tan 30 degrees, we will be going for tan 45 degrees. Tan 45 degrees. Sine 45 degrees 1 by root 2 by cos 45 1 by root 2. That means 1 by root 2 into root 2 by 1. Everything will get cancelled. You are getting 1. So tan 45 is 1. Now we go for tan 60. Tan 60 is equal to sine 60 root 3 by 2 by 1 by 2. That is root 3 by 2 into 2 by 1. These two will get cancelled. Root 3 is tan 60. Now, when you see tan 90 is tan 90 degrees is 1 by 0. It is nothing but infinity. So you will be writing its value as infinity. So this is the tan value, children. See, when you have finished sine, you could write cos, you could write tan. After writing tan, cosecant. Cosecant is, what is cosecant theta? Cosecant theta is 1 by sine theta. So when you go for cosecant 0, sine theta 0, no, 1 by 0. 1 by 0 is infinity. So cosecant 0 degrees is infinity. Now cosecant 30 degrees is 1 by sine 30, 1 by 2. That means 1 into 2 by 1, that is 2. So cosecant 30 degrees is 2. Okay. Next, cosecant 45 degrees. Cosecant 45 degrees is 1 by sine 45, 1 by root 2. That means 1 into root 2 by 1, that is root 2. So here you are getting root 2. Cosecant 30, then cosecant 45, then cosecant 60 degrees. Cosecant 60 degrees is 1 by root 3 by 2. That is 1 into 2 by root 3. So you are going to get its value as 2 by root 3. Cosecant 60 and cosecant 90 degrees. Cosecant 90 degrees 1 by sine 91, that is equal to 1. So you are going to get cosecant 90 degrees is 1. So this is about cosecant theta. Then you have secant theta. So I hope I am clear to you, children. I did not draw the lines, but I hope you are able to understand this. Sine theta, dotted lines. I will try to give children. This is all sine. And this will give you cos. And this will give you tan. And this is cosecant. This is 1 by root 3. Root 3 is for this, children. Okay. Now secant I have to do. So what is secant? Secant theta is 1 by cos theta. So secant 30 degrees. First secant 0 degrees. Secant 0 degrees is 1 by, what is cos 0? 1, that is 1. So secant 0 degrees is 1. Next, you have got secant 30 degrees is nothing but cos 30 degrees. Cos 30 degrees, root 3 by 2, 1 by root 3 by 2. So 2 by root 3 you will be getting. So secant 30 degrees is nothing but 2 by root 3. Let me write reciprocals, means directly see cos 30 degrees root 3 by 2 means reciprocal 2 by root 3, and this is 1 by root 2 means it becomes root 2. Okay, then this is cos 60 degrees. Cos 60 degrees is 1 by 2 means 2, and cos 90 degrees is 0 means infinity. So these all will come under secant theta. Then you have got cot theta. What is cot theta? Actually, cot theta is also nothing but 1 by tan theta, reciprocal of tan theta. Tan 0 means 1 by 0 is infinity. Tan 30 degrees 1 by root 3 means root 3. Tan 45 degrees 1 means here also 1. And tan that 60 degrees root 3 means it becomes 1 by root 3, and tan 90 degrees is infinity means you'll be getting 0. So these all are, see, you could complete the whole table if you know what you know, if you know this sine theta values. If you know sine theta values, you can very easily find out what are the other degree values. So just I am drawing broken lines, children, to have a small idea about these values, how you have written. Sine 60, this is 90 degrees. So 0 degrees, 30 degrees, 45 degrees, 60 degrees, and 90 degrees values are this, children. This is called trigonometric table, and this table is very essential to do the sums hereafter. But all the sums that we are going to do, you should know these values. Then only you can solve those problems. So actually, by hearting these values is not so easy, children. So even if you by heart and remember also, due to examination tension, you may forget. So what I suggest to you is, if you get any problem dealing with this trigonometrical angles between 0 and 90, better in the rough column or in the rough page, draw the table. Actually, I took such a long time because I need to explain this. But here, with the help of these values, with the help of what I said, sin theta is like this, cos theta is just reverse, you will write, tan theta is sin theta by cos theta, cosecant theta is 1 by sin theta, secant theta is 1 by cos theta, cot theta is 1 by tan theta. In that way, if you are doing this whole table, you can complete it within 5 to 10 minutes. You can complete the table, and of course, according to the problem, which measure is required, you can take it and you can do it, children, so that you will never go wrong at any place. So I hope I am clear, children. All these calculations are very important. Go through it. If you have any doubt, listen to my teaching 2-3 times so that you will understand this, children. Please note it down this. Now, example 4, children. In triangle ABC, right angle at B. You have got triangle ABC, right angle at B. AB is 5 centimeters. Angle ACB means this angle is 30 degrees. Now the question is, what is BC and what is AC? You need to find out. So here you should check that BC means, according to this, opposite side by adjacent side is tan. Tan 30 degrees is AB by BC. So what is tan 30 degrees? Tan 30 degrees means 1 by root 3. Just now I have explained you. AB is 5 by BC. We don't know what is BC. So what is BC? BC is 5 root 3 centimeters. BC answer is 5 root 3 centimeters is the answer of BC. Okay. Now, the next one. What else they have asked? Afterwards, what they have asked? This is AC. AC means sine 30, opposite side by hypotenuse. You can take sine 30 degrees is equal to AB by AC. So what is sine 30? Sine 30 value is 1 by 2 is equal to AB is 5 by AC. So what is AC? AC is equal to 2 into 5, that is 10 centimeters. This is one answer. So, BC is 5 root 3 centimeters and AC is 10 centimeters. They are the answers of this problem, children. Please note it down. Now the next example, children. Example 5. A chord of a circle. There is a circle, children. Suppose this is a circle. This is the center of the circle. Oh, there is a chord. Let me consider this AB as the chord of a circle. A chord of a circle of radius 6 centimeters is making an angle 60 degrees with the center. That means if you join AO and OB, this angle is 60 degrees. And this is radius 6 centimeters, then this is also radius 6 centimeters. Now the question is, find the length of the chord. Length of the chord means you have a construction for this, children. What is the construction? You have to draw OD perpendicular to AB. You have to draw OD perpendicular to A. Say children, earlier also I said that for an isosceles triangle or for an equilateral triangle, for these two, the median and altitude are one and the same. So since it is an isosceles triangle, median means OD, altitude is also OD. That means AD and DB are two halves. And it divides this angle. This angle becomes 30 degrees and this angle becomes 30 degrees. So, in triangle AOD, angle D is 90 degrees. So, see, this sine 30, opposite side by hypotenuse. Sine 30 degrees is equal to AD by OA. So, it is nothing but, what is sine 30 degrees, children? Sine 30 degrees is 1 by 2. So, 1 by 2 is equal to AD by OA is 6. That means 2AD is equal to 6. What is 2 times of AD means, children? 2 times of AD is nothing but AB is equal to 6 centimeters. Why is it? Because AD will be equal to DB. AD, how much is AD? Same measure DB. So AB is nothing but 2 times of AD. So 2AD is equal to 6 means AB is equal to 6 centimeters. Therefore, the length of the chord is equal to 6 centimeters is the answer for this problem, children. Please note it down. Example 5 it is. Now example 6, children. Triangle PQR, right angled at Q. You have got triangle PQR, right angled at Q. PQ is 3 centimeters, PR is 6 centimeters. So what is angle QPR? What is angle QPR? And then what you have got? First one is angle QPR is equal to how much? And second bit is angle PRQ is equal to how much? This is the question. See children, angle QPR means this angle, what is it? So what is this angle, children? For this becomes adjacent side and this becomes hypotenuse. Adjacent side by hypotenuse is how much, children? Adjacent side by hypotenuse means cos. Cos P is equal to PQ by PR. That is equal to 3 by 6, 1 by 2. So, cos P is 1 by 2 means cos 60 degrees is equal to 1 by 2. Therefore, angle QPR is equal to 60 degrees. I hope I am clear, children. Because cos 60 degrees is 1 by 2. Here 60 degrees means you are getting 1 by 2. So you have got the value 1 by 2 means this should be 60 degrees. So angle QPR is 60 degrees. So what is angle PRQ? Angle PRQ can be taken as, again, angle PRQ. There are two ways you can do. 90 plus 60. How much you will be getting, children? 150. So 90 plus 60 plus angle, this can be taken 180 minus 90 plus 60. Yes or no? Three angles measured is 180 degrees. So 180 minus 150, that is equal to 30 degrees. This is one method you can do, children. And another method is angle PRQ means this angle is sine R. Sine R is equal to PQ by PR, that is equal to 3 by 6, that is 1 by 2. And we know that sine 30 degrees is equal to 1 by 2. Therefore, angle PRQ is equal to 30 degrees. So, either you go for this method or you go for this method. Any one you can do to get it as 30 degrees. So, this is example 6. Please note it down. Now, example 7, children. Example 7. If sine A minus B is 1 by 2, cos A plus B is 1 by 2, where 0 less than A plus B. That means sum of A and B is greater than 0 and less than or equal to 90 degrees. And also A value is greater than B. Find A and B. So what is given to us? Sine of A minus B is 1 by 2. We know that sine 30 degrees is 1 by 2. Therefore, we can say that A minus B is equal to 30 degrees. Consider this as the first equation. Next, cos A plus B is equal to 1 by 2. We know that cos 60 degrees is equal to 1 by 2. Therefore, A plus B is equal to 60 degrees. Consider it as the second equation. Now, we are going to add first equation with second equation. That means A minus B is equal to 30 degrees. A plus B is equal to 60 degrees. So when you are adding, these two will get cancelled. 2A is equal to 90 degrees. A is equal to 90 degrees by 2. So A is equal to 45 degrees. After getting A value, you have to go for B value. We know that A plus B is equal to 60 degrees. 45 degrees plus B is equal to 60 degrees. So what is B? 60 degrees minus 45 degrees, that is 15 degrees. Therefore, A is equal to 45 degrees, B is equal to 15 degrees. is your answer, children. So A value is greater than B. We have got A 45 and B is 15. So that particular topic, this particular statement is satisfied here. So please go through this, children. A very, very important sum it is. Please note it down. With this, I am going to conclude today's topic. Next part I will do in the next class.